so happy you came.
Oh, thank you for having me here. I feel so welcome in the city.
I wanted to show you a painting by William Penhallow Henderson. He's one of the most renowned painters here in Santa Fe in the 20th century.
It fascinates me the way that he uses colors, and especially the yellow. Gives me energy, so energetic.
He's very vibrant.
Yes, vibrant. That's a really good word to put it. I want to share with people music from all around the world.
So why across the world?
Well, I think that music knows no geographical boundaries. It's a universal language that everybody can understand. So through music we can be ambassadors of our own cultures and build bridges of understanding.
Have you faced challenges as a female conductor?
I have to say that challenges never arise when you are on the podium. There is no time when you go up and down to think about biases. But yes, I have to say that I have faced different challenges, and they come and they're as different as stereotypes come. Each person who poses a challenge to me has their own part of the story, and that's a linear path. It doesn't define me. So I just go and try to do my best, and if they like it, it's okay, and if they're not, we move on. All the challenges arise of people's own risks, aversions, and also their own insecurities, not mine.
What is music to you if you were to really talk about it from within, in your bones, in your person? What does it feel like to you?
It's my safe space, basically. It's in the place where I can feel more comfortable, and it's in the place that I can share to everyone who I am. Music is who I am, and music shows me. I chose music, and I am music.
When did you feel like music said, Lina, I choose you?
I remember when I was 5 years old, my grandfather showed me an album of Beethoven 5. And I remember feeling absolutely overwhelmed by emotion with something that I didn't know. I was scared, I didn't know why I was scared. I was completely moved to tears. And from that point on, I just knew that this was something that I needed to pursue. I always wanted to be a doctor. Also, my parents are doctors, but one day I decided to be brave and say, okay, this is where I feel more comfortable. And that was it. The day that I decided to be brave, that's when I said, music is mine.
What kinds of emotions are you talking about?
All of them. I think the biggest composers in the world have been able to portray human character into the pieces, into notes. So for example, Beethoven, being deaf and being able to be grateful for humanity and nature and composing the Sixth Symphony. Just gratefulness into pieces that nurture me. So I feel that I can be grateful, I feel that I can be courageous, I feel that I can be generous, can feel forceful, proud, scary. So all of the spectrum of emotions, and all of them really extreme, so you can really connect into a deeper level of understanding of the music. So I have to make a lot of explorations into myself.
So you're there to bring that out of your orchestra, to really cull that from them. And
yes, exactly, because notes only exist when they just happen. I mean, so I just have to be absolutely creative.
Do you have words of advice to encourage other women who want to be in music, maybe like you, who haven't taken that step to be brave, like you said?
The fact that you're a woman in this time of age is an act of bravery if you want to pursue your dreams. So in that order of ideas, I say that you are not alone. That's the most important one. You need to seek for help and never be afraid to say, I need help to fulfill my dreams. Someone will hear you. I think that's the most important one. The second one is that I think everybody has something unique to bring to the table, so you cannot walk the same path as other people. So either you choose to be a shadow of someone or just bring your own light and write your own path. So just don't compare yourself to others and be patient to yourself.
That's great advice.
Oh, thank you. I have to actually tell that every day to myself, like be patient. You're doing what it needs to be doing. And always, the other one is be generous. It's in the same order of ideas of you're not alone in this. So you have to share with people who are behind you looking for the opportunity. It's not, you don't have to shine for yourself to be successful as a woman. If I can leave this world having inspired some other women conductors from Latin America and helping them, I would make my mark into the world, even more than actually conducting.
So you're here in Santa Fe representing the Pro Musica Women's Distinction Initiative. Why is female presence in leadership in the arts so important right now?
It is important right now because before we were never part of the conversation. The unique perspective of conductors and female conductors is that leadership happens in real time. So there's no point of discussion of how to challenge the leadership. So in that sense, that's why I think women have been pushed back at the beginning of history of music. But nowadays, the conversation of having equality is going so fast that we cannot resign and we cannot lose the opportunity to come back to the 21st century as classical musicians, even if we are performing sometimes works that are 400 years old. So in general, having that leadership happening in real time, it's really indispensable. And we need female figures everywhere. I mean, and I say female figures, I yearn from the day that we just call it conductors. But until that moment, female scientists, female conductors, women in distinction, women in leadership roles are important.